Imagine a world where Metallica never existed. Hard, isn't it? This legendary band, the brainchild of James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich, erupted onto the scene in the early 80s, forever changing the landscape of rock music. They were the pioneers of thrash metal, fusing blistering speed with technical prowess in a way that had never been seen before. Their first album, Kill 'Em All, was a sonic assault that left the music world in awe, and they didn't stop there. The follow-up, Ride the Lightning, was a masterclass in musicianship, demonstrating that Metallica wasn't just another rock band. They were visionaries, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in music. Their rise to glory was meteoric, catapulting them into the stratosphere of rock royalty. But as with any tale of success, the higher they soared, the harder they risked falling. As their fame grew, so did the pressure. Metallica was always about more than just music. It was about perfection. Now, perfection is a tricky thing. It's not just about hitting the right notes or nailing the perfect solo. It's about capturing a feeling, a moment, an energy. And for Metallica, it was about pushing boundaries, challenging norms, and redefining what it meant to be a rock band. But this pursuit of perfection started to put a strain on the band's unity. You see, when you're always striving for that next level, that next big thing, it's easy to lose sight of what's really important. The camaraderie, the brotherhood, the shared love of music that brought them together in the first place. The band was becoming more about the destination than the journey, more about the product than the process. And as they pushed harder, drove further, the cracks began to show. The unity that once defined them began to waver. But the quest for perfection had a price. Enter Jason Newsted, a new hope for Metallica. After the tragic loss of Cliff Burton, the band was on the brink of collapse. Then, in walked Jason Newsted, a fresh face with a powerful bass line, ready to step into the enormous shoes Burton left behind. Newsted's entry wasn't just a new chapter for Metallica, it was a rebirth. His raw energy and undeniable talent brought a new dynamic to the band, reinvigorating their sound and spirit. With Newsted on board, Metallica created And Justice for All, an album that not only cemented their place in rock history, but also marked a significant shift in their musical direction. It was a monumental success, showcasing Newsted's influence and setting the stage for the band's future endeavors. But as they say, every peak has its valley. Metallica was about to face their biggest challenge yet, however, the real test was yet to come. The Black Album, a turning point in Metallica's journey. With the success of And Justice for All, the band was catapulted into the limelight, their music reaching far wider audiences than ever before. This newfound fame was not without its challenges. The expectations for their next album were immense. The world was waiting, and Metallica felt the weight of that anticipation. It wasn't just about making another album, it was about delivering something that would not only meet, but exceed the standard they had set with their previous work. Each chord, every lyric, and all the beats were scrutinized with a critical eye. The band members knew they were standing at the precipice of their career. If they could deliver an album that matched or surpassed their previous success, they would cement their place in rock and roll history. But the pressure was mounting, and the stakes were high. The stakes had never been higher. The making of the Black Album was anything but smooth. The recording process was a battleground, the studio walls echoing with the cacophony of clashing egos and creative differences. Their new producer, Bob Rock, was challenging the band's traditional methods, pushing them out of their comfort zones. His vision of a more commercial sound was met with resistance, and tensions ran high. The studio became a pressure cooker, with the band wrestling with Rock's relentless pursuit of perfection. The recording sessions were exhausting, the frayed nerves evident in the raw intensity of the tracks. The band was caught in a tug-of-war between the allure of mainstream success and staying true to their thrash metal roots. The process was grueling, the band's unity tested like never before. The pressure was mounting, and cracks began to show. But amidst the chaos, the Black Album was taking shape, a testament to Metallica's resilience and indomitable spirit. As the pressure mounted, relationships within the band began to strain. In this high-stakes environment, the internal dynamics of Metallica took a sharp turn. The increasingly rigorous demands of James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich created an atmosphere of tension and discord. Hetfield, the band's rhythm guitarist and lead vocalist, was pushing for a more intricate and polished sound, while Ulrich, the drummer and co-songwriter, was fighting to maintain the raw energy that had defined their early work. Their clashing visions led to heated arguments, widening the rift within the band. The tension permeated every recording session, every songwriting meeting, every moment. It was a time of turmoil and frustration, a time when the unity of the band was tested like never before. The pressure was escalating, the stakes were high, and the unity that once held them together was rapidly eroding. The band was on the brink of breaking apart. Jason Newsted, once the new hope, now felt isolated. The bassist, who once breathed new life into Metallica, was slowly being pushed aside. As the band strived for perfection, Newsted's contributions were increasingly overlooked, his creative input minimized. The tensions were high, the unity once prevalent within the band was now wavering. It was during this time that resentment began to brew. Newsted was no longer the newcomer, he was a vital part of Metallica, and yet his role was being diminished. Every note played, every lyric written, seemed to be under scrutiny, and the pressure was mounting. Newsted's isolation was a stark contrast to the band's earlier camaraderie. The grueling process of creating the Black Album was taking its toll. Not just on the music, but on the relationships within the band as well. It was a breaking point, a moment of reckoning. The Black Album had taken its toll. In 1991, the Black Album was released, and it was a huge success. This album was more than just a commercial hit. It was a testament to the band's resilience, a triumph over internal discord and external pressure. The music industry and fans alike lauded the album, and it reached the top of the charts in 10 countries, a first for Metallica. But this success was not without its consequences. The grueling process of creating the Black Album had laid bare the fractures within the band. However, instead of allowing these cracks to shatter them, Metallica chose to confront their issues head-on. They sought therapy as a band, opening up about their struggles and working through their differences. This period of self-reflection and healing was a turning point for Metallica. They learned to balance their artistic ambitions with their personal well-being, ultimately strengthening their bond as a band. And through it all, they emerged stronger. Metallica had survived their greatest challenge. From the ashes of their ordeal, Metallica emerged stronger. The tumultuous journey of creating the Black Album was a crucible that tested their mettle, their unity, and their very identity as a band. It was a period of relentless pressure and unyielding pursuit of perfection that threatened to tear them apart. Yet it was also a time of profound transformation. Amidst the discord and the strife, a profound realization dawned upon them. They understood that the pursuit of artistic perfection, while important, should never come at the expense of their unity. The bond they shared, the camaraderie that made them a band, was far more crucial than any album or accolade could ever be. This understanding was a turning point, a moment of clarity that led them back from the brink. The band was back, stronger than ever. Today, Metallica's legacy endures, a testament to their resilience. Through the highs and lows, the band's enduring bond has been the bedrock of their success. The path wasn't always smooth, with the creation of the Black Album serving as a crucible that tested and ultimately strengthened their unity. Their music, raw and relentless, has etched itself into the annals of rock history, influencing countless artists and inspiring millions of fans worldwide. The band's journey is a saga of passion, perseverance, and the pursuit of artistic excellence. It's a story of 4 individuals bound by their love for music, who weathered the storm together and emerged stronger. As they continue to rock stages around the globe, their legacy serves as an indelible reminder of the power of unity in the face of adversity. Metallica's journey is a powerful reminder of the challenges in artistic pursuit, illustrating the enduring power of music amidst adversity.